Welcome in, my beautiful Cancer friends. How are you? I am so happy and thankful to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria. Let's call in spirit, open up the space, and see what it is your soul is meant to hear today. So we're going to start with your guardian angels first. They are coming forward with protection and guidance as you're going through your experiences. So we're getting transformation. This is the energy that you may be experiencing is of transformation. So life-altering changes can be created now in your life, Cancer. It demands that you expand your skills, utilize your intuitive wisdom, and step out of your comfort zone and take that leap. You've already been feeling this within you. You know that you're going through a transformation, and what they want you to do is to surrender to it. So once again, life-altering changes can be created now. It demands that you expand your skills, utilize your intuitive wisdom, and step out of your comfort zone to take the leap around something you've been wanting to take a leap around. All right, so we're going to pull an affirmation card for you as well. So this is an affirmation that you can carry with you over the next couple of weeks and repeat as many times as you need to. So we are getting an affirmation about door to spirit. So the door to spirit is open for you. Know that you can speak to spirit at this time. So your affirmation is, I relax and connect with my spirit's wisdom and power. I live in the peace that my spirit brings and know that the world of spirit supports me. So once again, I relax and connect with my spirit's wisdom and power. I live in the peace that my spirit brings and know that the world of spirit supports me. So you are divinely supported, protected, and safe. Okay, so I feel that doors are coming in as signs for you, Cancer. Have you been hearing doors slamming or creaking recently? That's a sign of this. And the star is really standing out. So I don't know if you've been looking up at the night sky and noticing a bright star. I feel there's a connection with you and the star. So your three tarot cards, the Magician first. You are the magician, the co-creator in your experience. And whatever you're moving through right now, you're being called to step in as the role of the magician in your life. Okay, so the Magician card is a major arcana card. This energy is going to be prominent in your life. However, it does tend to be in the background. So some of you might feel this energy intensely, while others, you're going to feel this subtly. So 9 of Wands. I feel this is your energy. You may feel like your energy is scattered, like it's being pulled in different directions. And I feel that this is a period where organization and having some sort of structure around your energy is going to be very important. You are leveling up in your world. There is a major transformation that you're moving through. I feel what's happening is you are becoming that magician. Like there's this power that you're stepping into as you're moving through your experiences. So 9 of Wands, and we have the 4 of Swords. This is about quieting your mind, Cancer. I feel that sometimes we have a lot going on and we're in our thoughts, imagining all kinds of things, thinking about yesterday, worrying about tomorrow. Whatever this is that's going on in your mind, you need to create some peace and calm there, Cancer. I feel this is going to be really important as you're moving through your experiences over the next couple of weeks, is to create peace and calm within your nervous system. Okay, so, and you might be feeling challenged in this area. So that is the 4 of Swords. Now I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, and you will also receive your own messages. And that is my favorite part, is when you share with me how these cards connect with you, how they show up in your life, and how you resonate with this reading. So share with me in the comment section below. I feel that your higher self is wanting to connect with you. And maybe you have been feeling a little disconnected from yourself recently, maybe even from your connection to spirit, and implementing some sort of daily practice where you connect with yourself, with your inner knowing, with spirit. This is where you are in silence, calming your nervous system. So, like meditation, yoga, exercise, like whatever this is that works for you, implementing it more. Okay, so before I continue on here, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating with you, please leave it behind, but also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs because sometimes they put the pieces together for you. So, once again, you are going through a transformative period right now, Cancer. And I feel that it might be your environment, something that is happening in your life, and you have no choice but to transform in this scenario, right? And know that you have a lot of power in this, and how signs are coming in for you right now might be through your window. They're showing me your window. Maybe you look out of it at night when you're going to bed and you look at the stars. Maybe there's a tree branch that is scraping on it or something scratching at it. There's something that Spirit is trying to show you here, Cancer. I feel this is something that you actually don't know. It's something that you're going to find out. It is something that you're meant to discover as you move through this process of stepping into your power as a co-creator. I feel this is something you yet have to experience, whatever this energy of the magician is. It's like a level up from the experience you're currently having. So, right now, as you're moving through the next few weeks in your life, Cancer, know that you're stepping into a completely different experience. And there's like a threshold that you cross where the old you is gone and there is a completely new you. Okay, so there's some sort of an event that is taking place. This might be in your physical reality, or this might be some sort of truth or something that you become aware of that opens you up to this role that you are meant to be in. And it's not that it's an actual role, it is like your purpose, right? You're going to connect with your calling. Like there is another version of you that you're going to recognize. It's hard for me to describe, right? So it's a breakthrough awakening experience for you. And this is where, as you now begin to move into this experience and really familiarize and get comfortable with this version of you, you're going to see how this version is able to make the universe respond to them. So this is where you're manifesting. This is where you're using the law of attraction, the law of abundance, all the universal laws here. There is this like understanding and connection of it. So I don't know if any of you are diving into spiritual knowledge and learning more about occultism or some other kind of knowledge. The Kabbalah, perhaps. I'm definitely learning Kabbalah right now. So there's a lot of information I feel that you are applying in your world that is supporting you in the co-creation of your desired realities. And I'm getting realities as plural because I feel that there are many experiences that you desire to experience at this time, or maybe this is like everything that is in your mind, right? Maybe these are all the thoughts, the things that you are moving through right now and wanting to experience, feeling overwhelmed, right? Your energy all over the place here, Cancer. So, structure here, right? You are gathering the ingredients for the recipe of this new experience. So, what is it that you are being called to explore to see that works for you? So, this feels like an unfamiliar experience that you are stepping into, like uncharted territory. And maybe you had a vision around it being a certain way, like an expectation that this is how it's going to be, this is how I expect it to be. And then it's completely different. So there's a lot happening in some of your lives, layers to this, right? So you're going to have to share with me how you're showing up as a magician in your world. Like, what is it that you are experiencing? What kind of energy are you putting out there? Because this is active. This is you being active in your world. This is you making things happen, right? You're not passive here. You are at the forefront of everything. You are the one that's making the decisions. You are the one that's taking the action, right? You are making things happen. And I feel this is a natural ability that you have that through this experience you're having right now is going to strengthen. So you're going to see how powerful you actually are, like what you're made of. Cancer. And maybe this scares you because it's effort, it's energy, right? And I don't know, some of you are really honing in on this, and others I feel you are either resisting it or not sure, uncertain. So, know this is something that you are moving through. You are connected to spirit. You can ask for support, but be open to it in the way that it's showing up, not in the way that you are expecting it. Okay, so there's a lot happening. I do feel that your energy has been scattered. I did create a collective reading around this. I'll try to link it in the pinned comment section below if I remember, but you can check out on my channel. It's a collective reading I did recently. Now, this Nine of Wands is also letting me know that you need to protect your energy because you're feeling scattered. So it's really important that you center and ground yourself. Things are going to get a little shaky, a little bit turbulent. But remember, this is only temporary. This is an experience that you don't have experience with. It's unfamiliar for some of you, right? It's a change. It's an adjustment that needs time. So patience is going to be a superpower for you, right? And I feel that some of the experiences you have been having recently have challenged you to be more patient. So if that's the case for you, Cancer, it's because you are building the strength to be more patient for what's ahead, the level you are taking an elevator up to, a floor that you haven't been on, right? So it's really interesting how this card's energy is coming in because I feel some of you live on a higher floor, like in an apartment building where you've never lived on that floor before. And it's something that you desire to do and now you're living it. Or you are moving somewhere that's a higher floor than where you were previously. I'm also getting like changes that are happening where there's growth and expansion, right? So there's a many different things that are happening. Spirit is also encouraging some of you in your experience to pause and reflect. This Knight of Wands feels like a pit stop where you can reclaim your power, take it back from wherever you have given it up, right? Take this moment to take it all back and then direct it where it's important and where it matters for you. Right? You might be wasting your energy right now. And maybe it doesn't feel like it's being wasted because right now the experience is what it is. But because a change is happening, you're moving to a higher frequency, a higher vibration. It's asking you to shift the way that you are actually directing your energy. So I feel there's something here that Spirit is trying to tell you, Cancer, something that you don't already know. So they're bringing awareness around a change, something that feels uncomfortable, right? Where's your energy at? Do you feel like you're scattered? So if you do, let's center and ground and bring your power back and just direct it. Be focused, have a goal, one day at a time, one step at a time here. Okay, I feel there's excitement. There's a lot of different feelings I'm feeling here with this card and a lot of thoughts that you are thinking. There's doubt, there's fear here for sure. That is something that you don't want to feed at this time, Cancer. Let that go. Because I feel this is something that you kind of always dealt with, but this is coming in more so than before. Maybe you had created some stability there with this energy of fear, but recently it's being tested. And it's okay if it is. It just means that you're being called to put more energy and effort into an experience where you are transforming and becoming more stronger. So that is the energy of the Nine of Wands. You're being called to also show up in your world as the gatekeeper and bouncer of your energy. You get to invite what you want to invite in. And I feel that you know what works for you and what doesn't, what supports you and what doesn't. And I feel that they're really wanting you to be mindful of what does work and what doesn't, and clear what doesn't work. So the Four of Swords this is you going inward. This is you really taking a deep dive on you, understanding yourself, or doing some work, healing, shadow work, or like whatever this is. I feel you're trying to find something. This is what I'm getting here. Like you're on this search or hunt for something. And you already know what this is, and you know that you already know. But what the problem here is, it's almost like you can't clearly see what it is. Like you know what it is, but you can't see it, so you can't put it into words. So this is where silence, calm is going to come in so handy for you, Cancer, especially within yourself as you're moving through energies that feel testy. Like you're going to feel like you're being tested. So you'll have to share with me if that's you, Cancer. So know that it's only temporary. You're going to pass this, but stay and create peace. Having some sort of a sacred space that you can go to for like a 10-minute breathing exercise to calm your nerves, right? Things can get agitated. And within this experience, your higher self is communicating to you. I don't know why, but I'm getting like another person. This I feel is a mirror. I don't know how they're showing up as a mirror, but it's like a reflection of you. So you'll have to share with me how that is happening. Like this might be your child. You're looking at your child and you're like, oh my goodness, like this is another split image of me. Like I used to do this, or you're hearing this from your mom or your parents, right? There's something here that they're showing you that is you. You might be looking in a mirror. Anyways, this is the calm and the peace in your mind, right? I feel that some of you may have been having sleep disturbances. And I don't know, I feel there's a whole entire process that you're moving through, and these sleep disturbances, again, are maybe due to external factors, your environment or whatever it is. They want you to create some sort of a routine here, some sort of like schedule or organization where you can have a solid foundation in place so you're not stressed, you're not worried, you're not anxious and feeling all of these things because you're thinking all of them. And sometimes, you know what? Our mind can run wild with thoughts, with ideas, all kinds of things. Now's not the time to let that mind wander. Okay, so implementing practices that allow your mind to be at peace. Meditation works for me, and music works for me. What's happening is you are going through this period where you are consistently and repetitively showing up to quiet the mind. So you are transforming, right? So we got the full moon in the background here, and going back to your roots or going back to square one with something. What is that, Cancer? And solidifying, sealing something here as well. So again, I'm getting manifestations here. You're sealing something into your subconscious, and you are opening yourself up to awareness around the opportunities tied to whatever you have sealed in. I feel visualization. Your ability to see things is strengthening. So you're going to have foresight. Your premonitions are going to get stronger. Your ability to connect to the other side, right? This is why the doors are open to spirit, because you are now strengthening and mastering this connection to the other side. So what I feel is happening is your higher self is communicating to you through the things that are happening that you cannot logically explain. These are things that are happening that feel almost paranormal. I want to say that word. This is what they're asking me to say. Things that you might be seeing in the night sky. This is why the doors are opening to the skies here, to the stars. This is your connection to the universe itself, to planets, to space. So maybe you're learning astrology, astronomy. Maybe you're learning about satellites, right? the Milky Way, starships, or Star Wars, like all this kind of stuff is coming through this card here. It's really interesting. It's your connection to everything and beyond. So I don't know how this is moving through. Maybe, some of you may have gone down the rabbit hole around something specific here, but I'm seeing you, it's like the Milky Way. And maybe this is how your higher self communicates with you. So I wanted to pull a bonus message for you from Between the Worlds. This is a shadow casting with bone and curio oracle card deck. So this is what Spirit called me to use in your reading today. So let's see what comes through and what your soul needs to hear today. So we are getting a coyote tooth. Some of you may have a coyote tooth as a lucky charm, but I'm getting like unique pendants or items that you carry because they're blessed or they have some sort of significance. So that's coming in as a sign for some of you. So we've got the number 17. I feel this is a date of significance for some of you, a month in a year. I'm getting 17 days around this message as well. So January the 7th is coming up. So they want you to know that there are things happening that you're not expecting. This is what I'm getting from the coyote's tooth here. So this item is something the author of this deck has purchased. So they purchased this coyote tooth from an indigenous supplier at a powwow. So the message of this tooth is examine the difference between using words strategically and deceptively by seeing the intention behind the words or action of others. So your message here is be cautious with whom you give information to at this time. You might think it's a great idea to share an idea or your feelings, but this card is suggesting discretion and keeping things to yourself for a little while. Someone may be tricking you into believing that they want you to believe, into what they want you to believe. So be careful about revealing too much to charming strangers. Okay, don't engage into gossip or contribute in it in groups because negativity has a way of returning to its point of origin. So the definition of gossip is communication designed to belittle or discredit others to help you feel superior. If you are being targeted by gossip or hurtful words, remember that it will only hurt if we fear what is being said is true, and those around us who care know better. Be wary of those who speak poorly about others in your company, even if it isn't about you. No doubt they will do this to you as well at some point, no matter how immune you think you are to the experience. Okay, so just be mindful of what others are speaking in your presence, especially if it's gossip. And Spirit is encouraging you at this time, as you're moving through the things that you're moving through, not to participate in this gossip. All right, so that is your message from the coyote tooth. I wanted to now pull an angel number that is going to close and seal your reading today. So you might already be seeing this angel number, and I feel some of you have a story around an animal tooth. It doesn't necessarily have to be coyote. I feel it has to do with like a dog's tooth or being bit. The tooth in your skin is what I'm getting here. So you'll have to share that with me. So 2020, you're being blessed with clear vision at this time. So the message here is you are getting crystal clarity around something specific. They want you to be discerning at this time and know that there is a perspective that is becoming very clear to you. There's higher understanding in the experience as well. So I feel here Spirit is encouraging you to slow down and not speed through the experience you're having, because something is crystallizing and it needs you to be here in order to take shape and form. So that is your message today. I hope it resonates. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. All right, everyone, I just wanted to update you on my channel schedule, which will be changing very soon. So currently you're seeing your individual signs up twice per week with one collective a day. This is going to now change to one individual reading per week with one collective a day. So you'll see the schedule here. Take a look at where your sign is being posted. That way you can change from the old schedule to the new one. The reason why I'm doing this is because I wanted to create some more room to do live events. This is something that has been sitting with me for a very long time. And I wanted to put more energy into my secondary channel, which is the Sacred Oracles. So by doing this, I allow myself more space and room to explore other avenues to share more of my creativity with you. So I hope that you're able to receive this in a positive way. And those collective readings are for you in between those individual readings. So those are going to be out every day. All right. So thank you so much for being here. I truly appreciate your presence, your love, your support, everything that you bring to this community here. So thank you. If you enjoyed that, my family and I have lots more to share with you.
Ria and I have our helpful 14-day mindset shift and 60-day soul commitment challenge ebooks to help give you the tools to transform and grow into your best self.
You can find my special handmade intention candles made with loving care along with my other creations at Koto Create.
Hi, Tom here. Feel free to check out my spiritual health and wellness videos and more new stuff every day on Sacred Knowledge Living. And sometimes even these guys make an appearance. Take care and be calm.
Last but not least, my daughter and I have these beautiful pendant collections available at Sacred Haven. And Katomi and I are still creating videos at Sacred Oracles whenever we have time throughout the month. So you can find all the links in the description box below, and we appreciate all of your support.
Thank
you for watching. I'm sorry.
It's pretty close.